Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on my channel. I'm Adam and this is Battle of the Beasts New Generation episode number 19. So with this I got two more beasts fighting against each other. This seems like a rather interesting matchup. Both beasts has their strengths and others have their weaknesses. However, don't judge a book by its cover, because even though it seems like one beast could win, you don't know. It could lose. Anyway, here are the beasts that are going to be fighting today. So, we got the last beast of Series 15 to fight, which is Quagos the Armoured Beetle. And on the other, we got the second dragon from Series 19 fighting, Vetrix the Poison Dragon. So, it's kind of weird. I got most of the way through this entire round, and I'm now just on the second dragon from Series 19. But don't worry though, I'm sure I can make it an interesting fight. So, with this, Quagos versus Vetrix. Can I have some stats information, please?
Quagos, the Armoured Beetle. One of the four ancient beasts of Tangala, Quagos is a giant armoured beetle with the strength to burrow through the hardest earth and smash down walls. Her gleaming shell can withstand most blades, and her irresistant spikes can puncture the flesh with ease. While the silver scepter of Tangala is safe, Quagos cannot harm the kingdom. So, let's take a look at her awesome stats. Impressive! Sharp scythes, shell armor can stop most blades, sharp mandibles, burrow underground, and of course she is intelligent. She will prove one deadly opponent in the tournament.
Vetrix the Poison Dragon. This long, sinuous-winged dragon hisses like a lizard as he stalks his prey, spraying jets of green acid from his spiked ruff, which can dissolve the flesh of his enemies in seconds. His poisonous bites turns the blood in Tom's veins icy cold. Now let's look at his stats. Flight, acid from frills and teeth, sharp horns, sharp fangs, sharp claws. A fat dragon, but also a deadly one. Let's see how he goes.
3, 2, 1!
Quagos versus Vetrix. Let's get into this. So, as both beasts exit from their chambers, none uses the front door like every other beast has. Vetrix goes through the sky door and instantly looks around for his opponent, but only sees a mound of dirt just popping up, but making its way to the centre of the arena. Vetrix realises this must be Quagos, so what he does is Vetrix roars at the ground and then just gradually makes his way down to the ground to where, hold on. Okay. So he lands on the ground, he lands on the mound, causing the mound to just cave in, and Vetrix has completely landed on Quagos. Quagos gets squashed down into the ground, but using his pincers, he pinches Vetrix on the underbelly, which causes Vetrix to make out a sharp cry and just fly back up, whilst leaving some poison or acid from the frills on Vetrix's frills. It hits Quagos' armor, and even though it mostly seems to slide off, it has made a little indent. So Vetrix waits for Quagos to get out of the holes, then it's not completely one-sided. And then as soon as Quagos gets out, Vetrix automatically greets Quagos with a flyby, which uses his claws to scratch at Quagos, but it does nothing because of his armor. And Quagos attacks back, uses his pincers to just pinch Vetrix's tail and legs as well. Vetrix makes a roar, and using his wing, he slaps Quagos to the side, knocking him to the side. Not too far though, just knocking him down onto half his legs. Vetrix immediately turns around and goes to for round 2. Quagos is ready, and as soon as Vetrix is about to make a attack, Quagos ducks down to avoid it and then pinches Vetrix on the underbelly again. Vetrix decides that she's just gonna come down to the ground and meet eye level with Quagos. They both stare each other down, and Vetrix charges towards Quagos whilst Quagos is charging at Vetrix. Using his pincers, Quagos grips Vetrix by the horns, pushing him backwards. Actually, hold on. I don't even know if Vetrix is a girl or a guy. Sorry, I'm trying to think if Vetrix is a girl or a guy, because I don't know. I don't think even the book knows. No, Vetrix is a guy. Okay, got it. Okay, I was about to say, I don't think the book even knows what gender Vetrix is, but no, Vetrix is a guy. Vetrix, trying to overpower Quagos, starts flapping his wings to just go get the higher ground, pushing Quagos down. And then what Vetrix does is that he whips his tail around to wrap around one of Quagos' pincers and pulls upwards, causing Vetrix to push even further, causing Quagos to go further down towards the ground. And what Vetrix does is that he moves his head so Quagos loses grip with his pincer and bites down on that pincer, causing acid from Vetrix's teeth to just seep into Quagos' pincer. Quagos pulls the pincer back and is starting to feel the pain surging through his veins. Quagos looks up towards Vetrix, trying to protect his remaining pincers, his other pincers, whilst also trying not to succumb to the poison. And he's automatically greeted by a roar from Vetrix, and then a bite down on his just around this area of his head, where the teeth is the teeth just pierces through the scales, and just causing acid to seep in through Quagos' whole entire body. Whilst also the frills is violently shaken, causing acid spits to just hit Quagos on the armour, which doesn't do much, but also his other limbs as well. Quagos is now screeching and uses his pincers to bite at the underside of Vetrix's neck, which pierces her scales, which just pulls the scales aside and pierces through her flesh, grabbing a big chunk and pulling it out, causing them to just separate from each other. Vetrix is feeling blood dripping from her neck, and Quagos is feeling the poison running through his veins. Quagos charges back up towards Vetrix, so Vetrix is keeping the distance now. And right before Vetrix is able to fly away, Quagos uses his pincers to reach up towards Vetrix and tries pulling him down, just to bite more into that neck wound again, causing more blood to gush out of Vetrix's neck, hitting Quagos, covering him. And it seems like it's going to go on for a while, but what Vetrix does is that he just stops flying, falls on top of Quagos, smashing him to the ground. And whilst the frills are still violently shaken, causing more acids to spew out, Vetrix uses her claws, digs underneath Quagos' shell, and pulls it upwards, revealing Quagos' soft body. And what Vetrix does now is that he keeps scratching at Vetrix's soft back now, and biting at it, causing more acid to seep in, dissolving parts of Quagos' body, as well as running through his entire veins. It's Quagos is screeching in pain, and after what seems like 10 seconds, Quagos just collapses down to the ground, realising he's succumbing to his wounds. He can't do anything to fight off this almighty dragon, and he collapses and dies. So with that, Vetrix the Poison Dragon has won. Quagos has lost. If you think Quagos should have won, please in the comments below why you think that. But unfortunately, Vetrix is the winner because my word is final. This battle was interesting. I could have possibly made it a bit longer, but quite frankly, there's no way I could see Quagos winning this. Vetrix had the upper hand from the very start, being able to fly and also having access to poison, along with her strength, being able to just pull the armor off, and her acid being able to gradually seep through that armor, and her strong bite being able to pierce through that armor. There's no way Quagos is going to win that. But with that being said, that's all for this time. Join me in the battle number 20, where we have 2 more beasts fighting against each other. Until then, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press that notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.